Hey everyone, Eric here from theBBQHQ, and I have an update for one of our current products, and that is the MasterBuilt custom cable for the FireBoard controllers. So stay tuned and I'll tell you what is new and what's different. Since we've released this cable, FireBoard has come out with the FireBoard 2. And with the FireBoard 2, you have three models. You have the FireBoard 2 Pro, you have the FireBoard 2 Drive, and then you have the standard FireBoard 2. So in order for our cable to work directly with the MasterBuilt grills, and yes, this cable does work with the new grill, the 800, so it works with all three, the 560, the 800, and the 1050 Gravity Feed Series grills. The FireBoard 2 Drive and the FireBoard 2 Pro both have the 12-volt out that our cable will plug directly in. So if you're looking to gain that awesome temperature control, Wi-Fi connectivity, Bluetooth connectivity, the FireBoard 2 Drive is outstanding. Yes, it's an expensive upgrade, but the difference on the performance of the grill is absolutely amazing. So the FireBoard 2 Standard does not have this port and the ability to plug in this barrel connector. Now, if you have one of the old FireBoard 2 Drive cables, you could plug that in and then plug this into it. However, I like to be a little lightweight and not have that. So maybe if I had the old setup, it's worth it to maintain that cable because there are some good differences in the drive here. However, if you're buying brand new, go ahead and order the FireBoard 2 Drive or the FireBoard 2 Pro, and when you order through us, we include the cable for free. Just make sure you designate that proper package. So all the settings have changed the same, so you're gonna run 0.5 PID. I have success running 100% fan speed. I find that it will control it just fine. However, we have found that is grill dependent. The fans are very inconsistent from grill to grill. It's not a super high quality fan, so you may need to limit your fan. But in my case, I don't have to on my 560. If you are needing 100% fan speed, you do need to run the FireBoard 2 off of a 12-volt source. So they have now gone to a USB-C connector, which means it's capable of 5-volt or 12-volt, but if it's not plugged into 12-volt, it will not give you 100% fan speed. So if you're going to use a battery pack, make sure it is capable of providing that 12-volt. And FireBoard will designate on the screen if you're plugged into 5-volt or 12-volt. So again, it limits it, it's about 60% that it limits it to if you're plugged into a 5-volt source or just trying running off the battery alone. So I do find it's fairly stressful on the battery by trying to run it without any external power supply. So I recommend that just for the longevity of the FireBoard. So the setup is the same, it's very simple. You're going to take this control cable and you're going to plug this into the grill, disconnecting the controller. This will plug straight into the grill side, and then you will come over here and plug the barrel connector into the side of the FireBoard 2 Drive. And like I said, I recommend plugging into a 12-volt source to give you the ultimate fan speed. 0.5 PID is a setting you want. You can follow along in our old video or check the instructions here to find that setting in the FireBoard app. Now, we do get questions. A lot of people have issues when they connect the FireBoard in that their fan isn't working, but it does work when they are connected to the standard, the stock controller on the MasterBuilt. The reason why is these door switches. These door switches are very problematic. Now you have multiple door switches on the gravity feed units, and all of them are subject to heat. So I find that they tend to wear out pretty easy. And by wearing out, what happens is the resistance goes up in these. And so the more resistance that goes through the switches, the more voltage drop you're gonna have across. So, or they just flat out simply stop making connection. So here I have my voltmeter, I have it set into continuity where it will make a beep if we have continuity. So oftentimes you'll have to check the switches by checking these two poles here, and again by setting it to that continuity. As I push down, we should hear a beep. And we also want to check to make sure that it's low resistance. So stock, these are about 0.9 ohm. It's very low resistance on these. If you do see a higher resistance, then I would point to this. So the stock controller in the MasterBuilt does put out a higher voltage than what the FireBoard does. It's not much, but it's enough that sometimes it can power through these switches. So if you're having that issue where the stock controller works and the FireBoard doesn't, be sure you check out these switches. So I highly recommend this as an upgrade to the MasterBuilt. Yes, it's expensive, almost as much as the grill itself in some cases. However, The temperature stability and control that you gain is unparalleled to the stock controller. Also, the interface, the Wi-Fi, the connectivity, FireBoard is tops in that game, so you can't get anything better. So to me, this really makes for the ultimate setup once you plug this FireBoard 2 drive in with our custom cable to that MasterBuilt Gravity Fed series. So make sure you like and subscribe to our videos. That way you can stay tuned to all of our newest, latest, greatest products. We have a lot more videos coming down the pipe here soon. So again, like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. We'll see you on the next one.